Peace and blessings to all of you, and thank you for joining in with us on tonight of our broadcast of Power to Devour in 900 seconds or less. So, as I always say, do me a favor and go get someone and bring them over and allow them to be a part of this great teaching on tonight. Tonight's title of our lesson is It's All About Your Attitude. All about your attitude. Attitude is so important. So, what I want you to do is I want you to write down the word attitude. Write down each letter of attitude. And when you finish writing down each letter of attitude, then I want you to add it up. Add it up meaning each letter has a number. For instance, the A is 1, B is 2. So you add it up. And at the end of each letter, add all of them together and watch what you get. Put it in the comment section of what you got. I'm going to show you tonight how your attitude is so important. In Genesis chapter 37, I'm going to utilize for our lesson tonight, we're going to talk about Joseph. And when we look at this, Joseph's attitude played a great role. And there are times in your lives that people are going to hate on you for no apparent reason. They're going to be jealous of you for no apparent reason. Joseph was anointed and he had the favor of God on his life, to the point that in Genesis chapter 37, we see that his brothers became jealous of his ability as a dreamer. So much that they sold him out. So imagine someone selling you out because of your anointing. Put that in the comment section for me. I can't help it. Put that in the comment for me. I can't help it. ... Whatever your dot is, you can't help it because you're gifted. You can't help it because you're anointed. You can't help it because you're talented. And whatever the Most High has equipped you with, you can't help it. But there will be individuals that will hate on you because, and look at the text, Genesis chapter 37, it was his brothers, his inner circle, people who should be applauding him and congratulating him, but were actually jealous of him, to the point that they sold him out and put him in a pit. Now get this is where we teach about your attitude. Joseph, being in a pit, still had a positive attitude. No matter the outcome, he kept a positive attitude. Your attitude, you've heard the cliche, your attitude determines your altitude. Very true cliche. Listen and think about this. Many times when individuals are diagnosed with different things, their attitude will see them through it, or their attitude would take them out. How is it that your attitude affects so much in your life? Why? It's connected to your mindset, how you think, how you're grasping, how you perceive situations. Although Joseph was in a pit, he still kept a positive attitude. When you keep a positive attitude and you didn't hit rock bottom, the Most High can't help but bless you because of your attitude. Listen to what the text says. He said, in this life you shall, that's a promise, right? Have what? Tribulations. He said, but be of good cheer. Joseph knew that his attitude would see him through it. Now, after being in a pit, here it was. Now he's placed in a palace of Potiphar. Now get this, how attitude makes a difference, how anointing. I want you to grasp this. The anointing is attractive. Can you put that in the comment section for me? The anointing is attractive. Here, Joseph, being in Potiphar's house, had an opportunity to be around Potiphar's wife, and Potiphar's wife was attracted to him. Now, when you read the text in Genesis, you will see how certain translations tell you Joseph was a good looking man. Joseph had a build on him, so obviously he was muscular. But not just his physical appearance, but his anointing caused him to be attractive. To the point that, this is where you got to get this at. Potiphar's wife tried to make a pass on Joseph, but because of the anointing on Joseph's life, Joseph resisted. Did you catch that? When you are anointed, the anointing will show you and teach you what to do and what not to do, how to have, here it comes, self-control. Because the anointing is attractive, ladies and gentlemen. People are attracted and drawn to it as a magnet. But because they are drawn to it, you have to have control. There it is again, your attitude. You don't have to walk around with your nose lifted in the air thinking you all that in a bag of chips. No. The anointing will flow as an energy wave. People will be receptive of you because of your attitude. Here it was, Potiphar's wife was jealous and mad because Joseph said no to her. He resisted her, and now she makes false accusations. Here it comes again. Imagine someone has made false accusations against you. Many of us would get down and out, lose our mind. Let's get real. Probably want to kill that person who made the false accusations against us, right? But Joseph didn't do that. No. Joseph again kept a positive attitude. So imagine you went from a pit. Now you're going to be put in prison. You got to get the peas. He went from the pit. And how was his attitude in the pit? It's all good. It is what it is. God has me. God has me in the pit. God's going to have me again in the prison. Watch this. Watch how favor and anointing helps you out when you have a great attitude. Here it was. He in prison, guys. In prison. And the Lord gave him favor in prison. Your attitude will attract what it is that you're needing because of the anointing that's on your life. God will give you favor with people who money can't get it. Degrees can't get it. Favor is the most valuable thing that you can have as an anointed man or woman of God. Here it was, he in prison, interpreting dreams and helping people out. And watch what happens. In the pit, what did he have? Positive attitude. In prison, what did he have? Positive attitude. So he went from the pit, prison, now he's going to the palace. All because attitude. Look at the synchrony of how things happen. The pit, you at rock bottom. Then you went to prison. Lord, have mercy. Lord, I keep going from down to down. Most of us would say that, right? God, when are you going to bless me? I keep asking you to do this, and you took me out of one horrible situation, and you put me in another difficult situation. And what is the Most High saying? I see you, but I'm testing your attitude out. Your attitude makes a difference. Joseph's attitude took him from the pit, prison, now set him on a mountaintop peak, the palace. Not only will I put you in the palace, but I'm now going to give you a position in the palace. Are you getting this teaching tonight? Your attitude will cause a promotion in your life. Oh, here comes a disclaimer. Your attitude will also cause you to be fired. Your attitude would also cause people not to want to be around you. Your attitude, like I said, it can be attractive, but it also can be unattractive. A lot of people don't want to be around people. Every time I'm around you, it's pitiful, pitiful. Joseph was in the pit, but he never had a pity party. Joseph was in prison, but he didn't talk about his lifestyle of in the prison. I'm going to help you. Here it comes. What happens when you're in a prison situation? And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about psychologically, because there are a lot of people who are locked up in their minds. You better grasp this text. When Paul was in prison, what did he do? He prayed to the Lord. He praised God. And when you learn the secret weapons of when you're in a place that it seems like darkness, how to be released through prayer and praise. Paul praised the Lord so much. In Acts chapter 16, it shows you how he broke free because of his praise. Not only did he break free, you got to get the text, he freed others. People you're close to, people who are connected to you. You'll be amazed of how you can free up and break generational curses because of your attitude, because you know how to handle situations. I'm talking about positive attitudes. From prison, he went from the pit to prison to the palace, all because of his attitude. By now, you should have grasped what attitude adds up to. What does it add up to? 100%. Your attitude has to be 100% behind every single thing that you go through. You got to keep what they say, keep it 100. Well, Overseer says, keep it a bin. What's a bin? A Ben Franklin, $100 bill. Keep it a bin. Your attitude has to be 100%. It plays 100% effect of everything you do in life. If you don't give it 100%, ladies and gentlemen, that's not a spirit of excellence in Colossians chapter 3. Whatever we do it wholeheartedly as unto the Lord, your attitude. If you cleaning up the toilet, clean the toilet with a positive attitude. I'm going to make this toilet shine. If you're waxing and mopping floors, do it with a positive attitude. If you're a maid at a hotel, clean the room spick and span that the bed, you can drop a dime on that joker. Do everything with a positive attitude. It doesn't matter how beneath you think your position is. It's about how you think of the position. Did you catch what I said? As long as you think you have a horrible job, guess what? You have a horrible job. But when you look at what you are in as positive, watch what begins to happen in your life. Things will turn around because of your positivity, your traction, what you're saying in life. Your words are spells. Be careful what you say. Be careful of your thoughts. Whatsoever is true, whatsoever is pure, think on these things. Attitude. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson on tonight, that I pray that it is blessing you and you will share this with others and tell them your attitude is important. And brothers and sisters, until next time, shalom.